You know,
Right.
yeah, that's part of the deal. I'm with that.
Yeah. So
Alexa,
other than that, it's all
uh,
good.
So looked like the Lakers stepped up last night.
Yeah, they did. They did. Miami's done.
Yeah, they done. Yeah.
Uh,
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 I think it was probably a little bit of a fluke last year for Miami to be where they
yeah,
were.
they got hot at the right time, and they
Yeah.
did.
Plus, and there was no travel involved. You didn't have to play on the road. You played in the same
Yeah,
place every time. So that made a big difference last year.
yeah.
You know.
And their
Yeah, they
shooters
done. The Clippers
came
are
out of
done.
nowhere last year. They can't hit. They can't find the basket right now.
Right. The Clippers are done. Then yeah,
I don't get that, man. Ah,
stick a fork in them, baby.
there's no heart there.
None. That's the
None.
point. And
They should.
if they lose tonight, they're gonna get swept because I don't think they had a heart to fight back from a 3-1, 3-0. So they're
No,
gonna
they
give
don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't.
yeah. I think they'll just give up. If they lose tonight to Dallas, boy, that's gonna be a big game too.
Yep. Charles and Kenny and Shaq, and they'll have their little fishing rods out there.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will.
Mhm.
They have a fishing rod, little boat. They go fishing, boy.
Yeah, that's sad too. They all that
That
talent.
is. All that talk, and I know there's a lot of Clippers fans out there in LA. The one guy that's on television on Fox.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I can't remember his name right now. He's a big, huge Clippers fan.
Look, LA is the city of fake fans. So I found that out.
Oh,
Because
really?
if you look, they're all Laker fans when they're winning. When they lose, they're Clipper fans. You know,
Really?
and
I'm
when the
surprised
Clippers
to hear
got hot
that.
last year for last, all the Laker fans shot over to the Clippers fans. I was like, man, y'all fake, 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 fake.
Well, you out there, I know that may be the case out there. I don't know. But I can tell you, everywhere else, all the other Laker fans I know, ain't none of them become a Clippers fan. Not one.
Well, out here in Hollywood, everybody wants to be somebody,
I
wants to be
understand.
seen.
I get you. I believe that. I'm just saying, the rest of us out in the world that are Laker fan, we don't care nothing about the Clippers. The Clippers ain't never won nothing anyway. Nothing.
They can't get out the second round.
Shucks. What?
They can't get out the second round.
And they
They
supposed to
told
be
me,
so good. They, when Kawhi came and he went and got Paul George, and they got this guy and that guy. They say, hey, this is the team to beat. Well, they got to win something first.
they should have kept Montrezl Harrell, because he was the heart of that team right there.
Yeah, he was, because he was the physical presence that they had.
Yeah, they needed that coming off the bench. They needed that, and they let it go.
Right. He went to where did he go? Lakers? No.
Lakers. He went right across the street.
He went right. Yeah. He just changed locker room. He just changed locker room.
That's all he did.
Right. And then when they got the big boy out of Detroit, that really made a difference. So long as LeBron and AD can stay healthy, keep Schroeder healthy, I think they'll be good. They'll be able to compete against anybody. I think they got a shot at winning the whole thing again. Now, let me ask you a question, honestly, both of you guys. If LeBron and the Lakers win this year, now that's back-to-back with the Lakers, back-to-back with Miami, went to Cleveland, went 4 straight times to the championship, 1-1. Does that not put him, where does that put him all time?
He's good. I mean, he's up there, but they won't nobody beat Bill Russell.
Well, no, not if you talk about championships.
Yeah, they won't go like that. They won't nobody beat Bill Russell. That's
right. Not when you talk about championships. Russell got the most championships by far. But I don't know that a guy like Russell at 6'9", 220 could play center today.
No. The boys too big and they're too fragile. But plus, they don't play like that no more. They're all shooting 3-pointers.
Well, yeah.
So, you want us to say that he's going to be the greatest of all time?
I don't want you to say nothing but what you believe. I think there's a ton of folk that believe LeBron is #1 of all time, the greatest of all time.
You know what? LeBron is the best athlete I've seen as a humanitarian. I mean, he does everything. He's not afraid to open his mouth. Jordan never did that. Jordan
Well,
never said nothing.
no, because the
Times.
times different, and Jordan said, Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but LeBron, he did so much.
I like that though.
He's
About
gotten
LeBron.
involved from a social action standpoint.
Yes,
He got
And-
schools out there. I mean, he got
Right.
kids going to school and everything. You know,
Right.
that's right. He's not
Jordan-
afraid to lose that
Jordan
dollar.
invests in jails and alcohol.
That's good that LeBron does that because he's not afraid. He's
No,
not
he's
afraid to
not.
open his mouth. That's beautiful.
He uses his platform.
That's beautiful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's people out there saying that athletes should just shut their mouths and play ball, and those are
No
the
way.
or the issues.
Th-
When people say
Those are
that.
the ones that turn their head and say everything's okay. They don't care about
But
nobody.
you see, this
Right.
this is the thing. The only question I have about that is, do they say that about a guy that's an electrician or a plumber, that he ought to just shut up and just do his electrician? No.
No.
Just because you're an electrician don't mean that you can't be smart about other things that's going on in your country. Especially a guy like LeBron, he probably paid more taxes than those people that's telling him to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're paying taxes in this country, you have every right to say anything
That's
because you're
That's right.
contributing to the success of the country.
That's
So
right.
for the lady to tell LeBron to shut up and dribble, I guarantee you, he paid more in taxes than she does.
I'm
He
sure.
has more of a say than she does.
I'm sure she exactly.
She just on television talking about it. That don't mean she know any more than he knows.
I've heard people tell me that ball players, especially in football, they should just shut up and play ball. I'm like, so
Yeah,
you got an issue because somebody's trying to defend themselves. That's what it sounds like.
Well,
That's all it is.
again,
That's what it comes down to.
That's part of it. But the other part is they're not even giving that person the credit that they deserve to get because they don't know if they've studied the issues or not. All they're saying is, "Cause you play football, shut up." But you don't know that I've not went on and studied the issues, understand what's going on,
Right.
and can contribute. When you tell me to just shut up and dribble, that means you're dismissing everything else in my life besides my job. Well, guess what? Plumbers, mayors, all those people got jobs. They talking.
Yeah.
How come a guy that's playing basketball can't talk?
That's right. That's right. I agree.
I'm like you, Curt. I hate when I hear people say
I hate that.
athletes need to just shut up because you don't know nothing about that athlete. All you know
That's
is
right.
what you saw on the field. You don't know if he understands the issues. You don't know how he came up. You don't know any of those things. All you know is you see him on the field, so he ought to shut up.
I think to me, I think that's racist talk.
Oh yeah, because it's always aimed. It's never aimed at a white athlete.
Never. When somebody stands up for their rights, now there's an issue.
Right now, it's an issue. You want me to shut up because I want to speak up for my right.
Right.
And to me, the way America is structured, this is still all about the reason that we're in America as we are is because of taxation without representation from the English. So now you're telling me with all the taxes that I pay, I shouldn't have nothing to say?
That's beyond
No.
my understanding.
My taxes is the reason that I have a right to say anything.
Right.
Because I do pay tax. I do contribute to the success of the country.
Oof.
Those guys that's making $30 and $40 million, they don't understand. They pay a ton of money in taxes.
Right. That's way beyond my comprehension when you're talking about taxation without representation in Boston Tea Party.
Yes. That's what that was all about. Because they were being taxed by England and the king, but they wasn't getting no say in what was going on. All they was doing is giving up their money. And they got tired and said, no, we're going to stop that.
It's funny how that happened. And now they did that to us. Same thing happened, they just went back and did it to us.
Right. And then, and that's where we are today is they're trying to tax us without getting any representation. That's why they're changing the voter law. That means so that you people, even though you're paying taxes, we don't want you to have a vote. We don't want you to participate in the process.
Right.
But we want your money. We want your tax dollars that we take. Before you get your check, we take your money.
Man, all that's so interesting, man, how...
Why is your mayor leaving the city?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Why is your mayor stepping down?
Don't get me on that. Please don't get me on that.
I just know
that's a whole nother show. Don't get me on that.
I just know what she said. Right.
Why you think, Ralph?
Well, I'm not sure, but I know what she said. She said that when she first got into office, some of the issues that came up with how this thing is being run, and so I think a lot of it had to do with when COVID hit, her family got sick, her kids, her husband got sick, and I think it scared her. Most mothers are more in tune to their families than they are to politics. And so I just think she said, look, I need my family. I need to get my family back intact, make sure they're healthy and moving forward. And that's just not one man's opinion. I don't know that for a fact.
I understand. I know she said she can make more money at, where's she going? Home Depot?
She's gonna be an executive at Walmart.
Walmart. She make more money over at Walmart.
Oh, well, by far she will. Yeah.
I didn't think that was the issue. I thought she got into politics to try to make a difference.
Well, sometimes they do. Sometimes they get into politics because they want that power.
Right.
Yeah, but y'all need her now more than ever.
And now she's gonna step out and just hand it over.
Wait a minute, though. We don't know, but see, we can't discount the person that may win after her. That person may be just good or better. So we don't know that she's stepping down and it's going to get worse. The person that's elected after her could be just as good or better.
So true. I need to look at the candidates.
Yeah, they haven't started the campaigning yet. I'm glad because I'm sick of them campaign commercials.
Yeah, I think they put a list of people out there already who's going to be running.
Oh yeah, there are.
I've seen a couple of faces.
There are people lining up to get that job.
See, but the faces don't really mean anything nowadays. You know what I mean?
This is true.
And how somebody looks doesn't necessarily mean how they feel.
Right, or how they will govern.
Exactly, on how they were governed. Exactly. So, and Mo, you're right. We need somebody like that more now than ever.
Yeah.
To keep the flow going.
The fight is real. The struggle is real.
The struggle's real.
Mo, I'm surprised that there's a recall on the governor of California. I thought Gavin Newsom was doing a great job.
And it's just a lot of hate. People with money because they figure he cost them a lot of money. That's why those with the money saying he cost them a lot of money, so they want him out of there because he shut the state down. He shut it down.
But he didn't have no choice. He was trying to save people's lives,
and they don't understand that. Some people don't care about the lives; they want that dollar.
Yeah, well, if you don't have a life, the dollar ain't gonna help you much.
Exactly. But they feel, they're above beyond all that, and they don't
right,
believe
yeah.
it.
Yeah, oh yeah. A lot of people, you're right. A lot of people say, we're gonna go with this anyway. And I that's their choice.
But he's supposed to open up the state the 15th of this month.
Yeah. And gonna be going back full blast. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta, as the executive of the state, you have to do what you think is best for the state. He ain't making that decision in a vacuum.
No, regardless of what the people want, you can do the right thing.
Right. Plus, he's getting input from other people. It ain't like he's the only one making the decision without any input from the scientists in the state of California and all the other people that's involved. I assure you, he got other people that's helping him make that decision.
Yeah, we're about to hit another drought, they say, though.
Oh, boy.
Really?
The biggest thing I fear for California is those wildfires, boy. That's so terrible.
That's every year, bro. That's like the hurricanes hit the East Coast, we get the wildfires and the earthquakes.
I know, but
that's interesting.
But they so terrible, man. They be burning up out there, boy.
It seems like there should be some type of something to help prevent that stuff, man. I know you can't stop some of the people who's up in the woods.
Sometimes people start them on purpose.
Yeah, purpose. Those fires start on purpose, bro. There's no storm, no electricity, no static electricity in the area, anything. Some people rather just starting it because they're just bad people.
Have y'all seen the picture of they're showing like there's an app you can download. I gotta figure that you can see all the satellites that's orbiting the Earth right now.
No, how many are there?
Man, they showed this thing, man, and it's like so many satellites, it's hard to see the Earth. They got that many out there that
I believe it, man.
It seems like they could put some type of satellite over top of California area where the wildfires usually start or burning up, and he put heat sinking and notice when they first start and get some type of alert. With all the technology we got, it seems like you can do something like that.
You know what? They probably do that, but the wind out here is so funny, bro. It just takes a spark and that thing is gone because the wind comes through so bad and it's off because it's so dry out here. It don't matter what kind of alert you get, it's just too dry.
Okay, me being in the Navy, okay, along with that, because it's so bad, it costs so much money every year, somebody should be on alert 5. Alert 5 is 5 minutes of response time. That's what we had in the Navy during the war. Alert 5.
But remember now, Curt, they in these
it's
areas where the terrain is really hard, and if
You ain't
that
gonna
fire
get
starts before you get 5 minutes, it could be all the way across the valley because of the wind.
Helicopters.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm talking about.
Hey, if you were Superman, you couldn't put them fires out.
I'm talking about alert 5. I know they spread fast, but they wouldn't be as bad. You get notification, it sends up a signal as soon as you see that heat. How
long you think it'll take the fireman to get there though?
That's what I'm saying. Alert 5. So you have.
I was gonna say
they'll be there in less than 5 minutes. They'll be there in less than 5 minutes. That's
No
what
way.
they're doing now.
5 minutes in California, bro. I don't care where it is.
Helicopters, bro. I'm not talking about driving. I'm not talking about driving. I'm talking about helicopters.
Even helicopters ain't enough.
You can't get there. They got wires and stuff. There's a whole lot of things going on out here. You can't get there in 5 minutes.
Can't do
then you
it.
got different cities arguing about who's going to pay for this one going out there to do this and that. When they should just say, just go ahead and get it done. We'll take care of that later.
Government funding. I mean, you get that from presidential government funding, and then you set up, just like we put bases all over the world, we could put something somewhere within the central location of where these fires usually start and have some type of helipad right there with all the electricity and water and fire retardant that they need, and be there with an alert 5, because it's costing them more money.
I mean, there's so much stuff out here that
can't do it
in 5 minutes. Can't do it.
Okay.
If they had light speed, they still couldn't do it.
Especially when people are setting the fires on purpose.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
They're so remote that they can't get to them.
But that's what I'm saying. You have a satellite, which is watching a wide area, and then you have a heat signal, which triggers a response, which triggers that alert 5, and somebody's hopping in and on their way to it and catch it prior to.
Well, check this out. What happens if it happens at night? Them planes ain't flying at night.
No.
They can't see.
Huh?
Them fires start during the nighttime too.
I was in the Navy, man.
I'm telling you, they won't put them helicopters up at night or only in the daytime.
Oh yeah,
because they can't see.
Bruh, they got night vision goggles.
Okay, but they can't see through that smoke.
Huh?
They can't see the wires. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. That's why they don't go up at night.
Bruh.
You can't fly at night and put that retardant out there at night, Curt. You gotta the pilot's gotta be able to see during the day, bruh.
Man, I'm telling you, it'd be easier to see during the night because you're using night vision and you're using.
You can't see them wires they got hanging up in because all this rough terrain. That's all the wires right in the mountains.
I'm glad I was in the Navy.
I'm glad you was too.
I'm trying to tell you from. Lord.
I know what you're saying.
I've been on a helicopter
there, but you got to see the fire department. They don't have that technology.
I've flown on a helicopter before. I know there's night vision goggles, and I know there's night missions. How you think they went and got in there and got Saddam?
The military firefighters
in the middle of the night, 2-3 o'clock in the morning is when a lot of stuff happens, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
and we watching, and from the United States side, we looking over
hold on.
in these other countries, looking inside buildings.
Hold on, this ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, Curt, listen. Out here in California, that time of the hour, the air is so much different out here. The wind comes in all sometimes. It's hard to fly at night out here, bro. I'm trying to come through the canyons and stuff.
So you said we don't have the technology to fly at night in California?
No, we're saying that you don't have the technology to go out there with flame retardant stuff to drop on the fires in the middle of the night in those valleys when you got wires, you got electrical wires, all kinds of things, and the wind blowing. So if you get 5 hot spots at the same time, how you gonna get people to all 5 of them at the same time?
You can't.
And that happens out there.
They let them burn. They gotta let them burn at night.
And you got no choice.
They can't do it.
I hope somebody gets on here and makes some comments. I think it can be done.
Well, let me just ask you this, Curt.
Yes, sir.
With all the fires
Yes, sir.
that's been going on out there all this time, you don't think nobody else has ever thought about any of that?
Not sure.
Okay.
Not sure. I don't
I'm
know.
sure you they've tried to think of everything they can to stop those fires. And if they could do what you're saying, I don't think it for a second they wouldn't try it.
Maybe nobody thought about it.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's right.
so
That's what I'm saying. You
for
don't think
instance,
nobody's ever thought about that?
So, Ralph, how long has the water gun been around? Did
The
they have
what?
water guns? Did they have water guns or water pistols when you were a young man?
Yes, sir.
When did the Super Circle come out? How many years later?
I don't know.
That's all I'm trying to say. Is there nothing new? There's nothing new under the sun. It's just taking development technology to work to the benefit when there's going to be a financial benefit to somebody.
I'm just saying the loss of life and the loss of livestock and everything and that has happened over the years, and it happens every year. I assure you, if that was an option, they would have looked into it and tried to make that happen. I just can't imagine that they tried everything else, but they wouldn't try that. To go out at night, to put the fires out at night. The reason they don't go out at night is because obviously they don't think they can do it in a safe manner. That's all I'm saying. I don't think that they feel safe enough to fly night missions with the retardant that they need to drop on those fires. I don't think they do it at night because it's not safe.
I think that they need to engage and employ the United States Navy to handle this. I really do believe that.
You think the Navy could do it, huh?
Yes, sir. I guarantee you. I guarantee you the Navy.
You can't make no guarantees like that, Curt. Because
if the Navy
could do it, why wouldn't they do it?
Why haven't they engaged?
That's what I'm asking you. Why? They've tried everything else.
Hey, maybe they haven't. Maybe they haven't tried to find a cure for cancer or the common cold. I don't know. I don't know, Mo. I don't know.
Conspiracy theory once again rears his ugly head. The conspiracy theory. There it is.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I gotta change my camera angle.
Oh man.
The Navy could do it, y'all. The United States Navy can make that happen.
I don't believe for one second that if the Navy could put those wildfires out in 5 minutes, that they wouldn't do it.
Well,
so you're saying that we can go.
The military does help when it fires break out there in that area.
So
you say we do come to help. Marine Corps always helps.
There you go. So you're saying we can go to the moon, but we can't put out a fire at night.
What does that get to do with the fire?
I'm just saying the technology and the skills. I don't put anything past.
They're totally different, though.
Yeah, you got nature right here. That's a force that's just boom, boom, boom. Going to the moon is just nothing but jet propulsion.
There's nothing but jet propulsion,
and you're gone.
There's more than that. There's trajectory. There's timing. There's weather.
You do the math. That's what the whole thing's about. Set the math up, and it's gone.
Do the math. Put the fire out.
You can't do the math because you don't know where the fire is going to be, and it comes from different places at different times.
Because the fire is going it's going north for 5 minutes. All of a sudden, the wind changes, and it's now going east. You know, if you're shooting to the moon, you're going one direction. You know exactly where you want to go now to get there. Nothing's changing. You go that direction, and you know you're going to kill that way.
So you're trying to tell me that you light a fire. The fire is a mile in circumference. That you can't put fire retardant around where that fire is going, even if it's going out like this.
They do that.
You can't put it around to keep it from spreading.
The fire changes course when the wind changes.
I understand that, but
if it got more fuel to go somewhere else, it's going to go somewhere else.
You put it all around within a mile outside of that fire. So, you know, once it hits that mile outside that range of where it already is, it's going to start dying down because it's already retarded.
No, you got to understand. The wind catches them little embers and they fly over top that retardant and land somewhere else.
That's true too.
Yes, it happens all the time.
You can't control the fire. The fire is going. That's why when they say it's only 5% contained, and it's been burning for 3 days, it's going to burn. After the fire's out, they got to come back and hit the ground again because they still got a little smoldering little
Embers.
pots right there.
I
Right.
think I'm gonna send President
light up.
Biden. I think I'm gonna send President Joe Biden an email to make a suggestion.
I think you should.
Put a whatchamacallit satellite over top of California. and
Hey,
keep an eye
tell them
on
I
the
need a
forest.
raise too while you at
Huh?
it.
I heard you. I said but I heard you.
Yeah, tell them I need a raise.
Hey, write it up. Write it up
Yeah.
and submit it. That's how you get your own raise.
You get that. You got that much.
Well, since
more
you're
raise.
reaching out to the president, we just thought you could just get him a raise when you reach out to him.
He doesn't.
Yeah, just put just a little something on the back end. P.S.
sure
That's all.
I'm sure they don't do local stuff like that. So whoever's supervising you, you like, how I got 2 Navy Achievement Medals, Mo?
I didn't hear you.
You know what a Navy Achievement Medal is? Navy Achievement.
Okay, what did you
Have
do?
you heard of a NAM? Navy
Yeah,
Achievement?
put out the fires.
Yeah, what did you do?
But you know what they are, right? Navy Achievement. So I got my first one because I thought I was great. 4.0s all the time, getting 4 point. You know how you get your rating and your 4 point whatever. It used to be at 4.0, then they moved it for 5 because it was people were so excellent. They were getting 4.2, 4.6s, but the rating only went to 4.0. So they bumped it up before I got out to 5 because it was people like me going over the 4.0 mark.
You were overachiever.
I was overachiever because I believed when I was in the Navy, I believed in all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all about all I can be while I was in. So
Sounds like the Army to me. Be all you can be.
so that too. But anyway, so I saw myself as great, and then my supervisor saw me as great. So he's like, man, some people may not recognize you for whatever reason. Write your own thing up letting people know how great you are, and you believe in yourself that you're that great. That's how I got my first Navy Achievement Medal. I wrote it up, submitted it all the way up to the top, and they're like, yeah, I agree. Now that he sees it, we already seen it. So I got it. Well, I was on the ship, we was out at war. They called me up. We had the ceremony, whatever. Everybody, people getting promoted, whatever. Captain of the ship came up, called me up, Navy Achievement Medal. My second one, I got it the same way. I got my gold star the second way, the same way. I wrote myself up and said, I'm doing all this. I believe I'm great. I'm 4 point whatever. I deserve a Navy Achievement Medal. Guess what? They agreed. So for your raise, you believe you should get a raise? Write that thing up. Write it up. Sam, I deserve a raise.
And sending it to Joe Biden? You think that's going to get him a raise?
The powers that be on his job. I did the same.
It gives you a raise, all right. Raise up out of here.
No, I did the same thing at Fulton County. When I was working out of Fulton County, I put together all my certificates, all my learning, all my education, all the things I did for Fulton County. And I requested the audience with HR, payroll, the what they call the department head, the assistant and the department head and the secretary. I requested the audience, chief appraiser and the assistant chief appraiser. I requested the audience in the boardroom, came in, had my suit on and all that good stuff. And I presented to them, who I thought I was. And they said, what do you want? I said, I want a promotion. Y'all see it. Y'all know you see it. But until I said I was deserving of that, there was no plans to give it to me anytime soon. But once I presented that, that's how I got a promotion. Because I presented it to them and said, I'm just asking. I presented it and they're like, they stopped me halfway through and they're like, what do you want? We see all that. We've awarded you some of that. We see your work. We see you coming in early, leaving late. We see all that. What do you want? Promotion. Done. Okay, now I'm back to work.
All right, back to work. Okay, who plays tonight?
There you go.
There we go.
I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
I thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hey, I made notes of that. I wrote that down.
Just a suggestion.
Help yourself. That's the key word. Help yourself. There it is. Hey, man, get a shirt. Help yourself. There it is.
Man.
So tonight, the Clippers play against the Mavericks.
If they lose this one, it's over, bro.
Yeah, well, I think it's over anyway. But the Hawks play against New York. It's tied
That's a
1-1.
good series.
They're
That's a good series.
It is. They're playing in Atlanta tonight.
So what is it?
That's a good series.
The Hawks need to win tonight.
Miami's done.
Yeah. Yeah, they done.
Hey,
Philly and Washington. So what do y'all think about the popcorn incident with in Philly?
What about the spitting on Trey?
Yeah.
Man.
What do you guys think?
I think, remember when I talked about this yesterday?
They should be persecuted. Straight up.
Prosecuted, not persecuted.
Yep. Same thing.
Both.
No, it's not.
You say, hey,
both.
Look. You say cucumber, I say pickle. Okay.
No, prosecution and persecution are not the same thing.
Persecuted.
You know what I meant. I made a mistake.
They need to be drugged to the streets.
All I did was just say prosecution. That's all.
I know. I said the wrong word, but
Drag
you know
them
what
to
I was talking about. I was wrong. You got me. Booyah.
They need to be persecuted. They need to be put up on the screen at every NBA game and have their picture shown and saying, if you see this person at any game, report to the authorities and make sure they're kicked out. Because they can say you're banned, but how they keep you from being banned?
Take their season tickets away from them. They paid for them. Just they get no refund. They're done, and then have the law handle them because those are assaults. Because if it had been us doing that, we'd have been assault. We'd have been charged.
Well, Trey Young said he is not going to press charges.
Man, I would have. Trey too nice. If dude spit on me, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
That's sad. Now,
because
when he dumped that,
get tested because you don't know what that dude had.
You don't know. He could be sick trying to get you sick and spitting on you. How do you spit on somebody?
That's the worst thing you can do to somebody.
You spit on. I mean, you can call them names, everything else, cuss at them, but you just spit on somebody. That's the lowest. Yeah. That's low, man.
You need your butt whooped and your teeth ripped out your mouth. Straight up.
Something's wrong with you if you could spit on somebody. You really don't like that person. If you spitting on them.
That's hate. That's hate.
That's some real hate. That's some real hate, fellas. So something wrong.
Hey, I'm sorry. I think I did the Ron Artest move. I'd have been up in that crowd.
So even though he said he don't want to press charges, there still should be something done because of that.
Well, the NBA is doing something. And the Philly and the fan in New York, he's banned from Madison Square Garden for life and all that stuff like that.
But how do you ban somebody and make sure, like they were saying, okay, he's banned, but how do you guarantee he's not going to come back into the stadium? If he has season tickets, yes. But other than that, there's no way to guarantee anything because he could disguise himself and come back in. We know that.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. He may not even have to disguise himself unless they're going to put his picture up. And then have
they will have his picture in the arena. They won't have it up on the big screen, I don't believe.
That's why I think it should be on people like that. They should put on a big screen of every game and say this person is this.
Well, it'll be too late after the game. He done saw the game. Game over.
We're talking about before the game, man, or during the game, something.
But somebody, if he does come, and somebody will see him. Somebody's gonna recognize him. They know who he is.
Hopefully.
But the dude
will they say anything? They may recognize him, but will they tell?
Right.
Yeah.
People won't tell.
Someone says snitches get stitches. But yeah. But the guy that spit on Trey, if Trey won't persecute him, the NBA should persecute him.
So true.
No, that becomes a legal thing. That's a law thing then, because that's assault.
It is because
right, but
that's like the state. If a man hits a woman, if the woman doesn't press charges, the state can take the opportunity and press on that man.
Mm.
So why not?
The state can, but they will need her testimony about it too. And if she's not willing, if she's not going to be a willing participant, it just takes a lot of time and effort and money.
Well, they don't need Trace because they got it on tape.
Right. Yeah, that guy committed.
They got it on tape. Trey ain't got to show up at all.
That's true.
They got it on tape.
That's what I'm saying. But when you're the offended person, then now I'm not saying that New York is not going to, but when you're the offended person, having your testimony is very important.
What testimony Trey got to do? Look, here's the picture. He just spit on me. You see it right there. You don't have to say nothing.
You don't have to. What I'm saying though, bro, is that if you go to court and you have the person that was offended, the person that was assaulted,
Right.
whether they got it on film or not, that carries a lot of weight with a jury or a judge. What that person thinks, how that person feels about it. What if he goes there and says, hey, you know what, it's not a big deal, yada, yada, yada. Well, then they're going to think about it, well, it's not a big deal, yada, yada, yada. So having that person that was offended or that was assaulted definitely helps the case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm offended.
Okay, I understand. I'm not offended.
Who was the guy with the popcorn?
Oh, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Westbrook. He offended.
Yeah, he was offended. You know, you pour popcorn on him. And he tried to go up in the stand. They wouldn't let him.
Yeah, they grabbed him. He was going to go up and he's going to handle his.
He's going to handle
was.
Yeah, he was hot.
And
Westbrook, that ain't the first time the people are fans that mess with Westbrook, you know?
Yeah,
right. They mess with him all the time.
Yeah, but he ain't that type, you know?
And you see LeBron spoke out against that too. LeBron said something, how messed up that is.
It is messed up. So the league has to do more. I get that. But you can't really police an individual's action if he want to do something that he ain't got no business doing. Just like out there in San Jose, that guy went in there and killed 9 folk.
Yeah, yeah. From what I hear is he caught his house on fire first.
Right.
So all attention went to that. Then he went over there and just lit him up.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, so
and he moved. He moved from one building to the next building too. He shot some folks over there. Yeah,
he was picking out the one he wanted because he was letting some people walk past him. He didn't worry.
Yeah, he was.
That's exactly who he wanted to shoot.
Yep. And he killed 9 people.
That's usually how it is.
That's
so
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's just so very, very difficult to stop somebody from doing something that they want to do if they're out of pocket. When you wrong like that, I mean, I can't even imagine you wake up and say, okay, this is my last day, I'm gonna die today. So I'm gonna set my house on fire, go kill some people, then I'm gonna kill myself.
Whew. Man, can you imagine the mindset you gotta be in?
That's what I'm talking about. That's a wild mindset. Because you gotta know that this is your last day on this earth if you planning on going and killing folks.
You them on the weasel. Yeah. Man. That's
sad. That's sad, man.
Very sad. Very sad. So back to sports.
Okay, so the playoff brackets. I got the playoff brackets pulled up. You guys already talked about some of them. And Ralph,
did Denver win last night?
Who?
Did Denver win last night?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they beat Portland in Portland.
So correct me if I'm wrong now. Philadelphia is up 2-0 against Washington.
Correct.
Beautiful. 1-1, Atlanta and New York.
Yep.
Correct.
And the Hawks need to win tonight, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yes, sir. Milwaukee, Miami. That's about over, right? 3-0.
It's 3-0. It's over.
It's done.
You can stick a fork in Miami.
And, they're going fishing, bro. They're ready to get their stuff packed.
How about the Nets?
The Nets, you can stick a fork in Boston too.
2-0. So that's correct. About 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
They play tonight.
Phoenix and LA.
Right. It's 2-1 LA. 2-1 LA. LA lost the first one in Phoenix, and then they won the next 2.
So LA is probably going to take that, right?
Yeah. CP3 is still injured.
He's hurt, man.
So they're running. Yeah, there you go. That's a wrap. Yeah. Denver and Portland, 2-0 Denver.
No, it's 2-1.
2-1. I'm sorry, 2-1.
I still think Portland got a chance at that because Denver is still missing one of their top players. 25 points a night is hard to overcome. Ooh. And Murray was averaging about between 23, 24 and a half, 25 points.
Denver got a nice little squad, though.
They got a nice squad. Denver got a nice squad. Now, Utah, what about Utah and the Grizzlies?
Utah 1-1. So that's what I was going to try.
Now, so I think that's over. Utah going to just take that series.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think they'll win the series. I don't know that it's over yet, boy, because did you see Ja Moran? That young brother can go.
Boy. That boy's bad. That boy's bad.
That young brother, I'm telling you, he is that dude can play, boy.
Hey.
So
when he got drafted, everybody knew it was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? They knew that boy was bad from the giddy up.
I think Ralph was on to something when he brought up Utah and Denver over a week ago. And also when he was talking about how Philly may take it all. So
I think
Philly,
they got a shot. And I think they got a shot in the East. If Philly come out the East, the only somebody I think that can beat Philly from the West is probably the Lakers. I mean, Utah might be able to play with them because they got a big man in the middle. The problem Denver has is that, man, Murray, that just hurts their team so much to lose a player like Murray. Now, if they were full strength and they played against Philly, because Jokic is a good player, he plays big man too. You know, it would be interesting. But I think the Nets still, I mean, if they offense is hitting on all cylinders, it's hard to beat them.
Yeah, you can't score with them. That scoring is just bang.
Now that means you got to score some points. When you play the Nets, you got to score some points against Brooklyn.
Well, 2-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna take Boston. No question about it. The question is the Boston coach on the hot seat?
Oh.
Mm.
You think after if they lose, he's done?
I
don't know that he's done,
he's
but
done. Yeah. But
he's got injuries too.
Probably, his contract will be like, we got one more year for you. See what's going to happen.
Right. You have to determine if, in fact, you're gonna.
But they lost players are hurt. You know.
Yeah, they got hurt. They got injuries.
Man. They take everything out of you in disregard. You look what they did to what was the boy's name?
Jaylen Brown for Boston.
No. Before him, the little cat, little guard that took him to the finals.
Oh, Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, they just dished him up. He gave everything he had. It was that year supposed to get that big contract. They didn't pay him, and he got hurt. And that was it.
Well, he got hurt before they didn't pay him.
But you know, his sister died. He didn't go. He stayed there with the team. You know what I'm saying?
I remember all of that.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for them. They just threw him out.
So you think people should?
Because it's a business. See, he was thinking more on a personal side.
Right.
See, I'm gonna do this for my team. I'm gonna do this for the franchise. The franchise is saying, this is a business.
It's still a business.
And so I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was playing off the bench for Denver. I don't know where he's at now. Look up Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Let me look him up.
Curt, you can get that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's the new Isaiah Thomas, not the old Isaiah. The old Isaiah is a bad man.
Hey, the light-skinned Isaiah we're looking for.
Why you want to go there, Bo?
Yeah, there's two different ones here. They're showing two of them. I'm gonna pick the light skinned one. Let me see here. I might be
the light skinned one. But last time I saw him that I can remember, he was coming off the bench for Denver.
Hey, I don't think he's there now, though. No,
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to see
because I haven't seen him play in any of the playoff games.
No.
They're showing
and that's really a shame that he got injured at the wrong time, and his size makes a difference.
Didn't he go for the Lakers at one point?
I don't know if he went to the Lakers. I don't remember them going to the Lakers.
He was in LA for a minute. Was it the Lakers or the Clippers?
It may have been.
They're not making it easy to find out who he plays for.
Huh.
Showing all these stats on him, but
it don't have the team beside him.
Nope.
Right at the top, he's the very first team he's left with.
Is it with the Pelicans?
Is that where he's at?
Looks like he's with the Pelicans.
Okay, he must. Yeah.
Hey, I heard. I was watching something yesterday. I saw where the Pelicans are trading Ball to Chicago. I think.
Are they trying to?
Yeah, get him the ball. Yeah, Ball's gonna go to Chicago.
Yeah, they can get the trade off. He didn't have a bad year. His younger brother, had a great year.
His baby brother is the best one of all three of them.
Yeah, he's with the Pelicans. Okay,
He was the Pelicans?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thanks.
Because they're showing stats against him playing against the Hawks. They say play against the Hawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby ball is the best one.
He's the one that ain't even playing yet, right?
No, he's playing right now. He's playing for
I thought that was the middle kid. I thought that was one in the middle.
no, the middle one. The middle one, he's overseas though. He ain't even playing basketball, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid at Charlotte though.
Yeah, that's the baby ball. That's the baby ball.
Okay. I thought he was the middle kid.
No, the middle one ain't nowhere to be found in the league.
Okay.
He ain't even a ball boy.
All right.
He didn't make ball boy.
Did y'all buy some of the big baller sneakers when they came out?
Dude, I ain't paying $5 for no kind of shoe. I don't care whose name it is.
I know that's right.
Ooh, now you know I didn't.
That's a
How much were they going for?
$550.
Really? I didn't think they were that high.
Yeah. And then you got what? Jay-Z shoes? Or what's that? Kanye West shoes?
Kanye West?
Yeah. Them fools. And then people were buying these damn shoes.
Kanye West got a basketball shoe?
He have a shoe out there that I think was like a grand or something like that. They was buying them. They're buying them up.
Wow.
It's what kind of shoe? Is a walk around shoe? It's not a basketball shoe.
Hey,
gotta be easy loafer.
Crispy, give me a shower and give me to the moon and back anytime I want.
If you paying that much, huh?
Yeah.
So you be the first person to the moon.
Well, just keep in mind, a lot of people with a lot of money that spend it a lot of different ways than we would.
Yeah. They got it like that. I ain't mad at them.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to say what I wouldn't do. If I had that kind of money, I don't know if I would do it.
I'll be in Vegas, player.
Vegas? I'll be in my RV somewhere down on the lake.
Matter of fact, I go to Morocco.
I got to go to the beach.
Go down to the French Riviera.
Drive my RV to the beach.
Yeah, you got that kind of money, you could just buy you a spot on the beach.
Yeah, really.
So are there 3 games or 2 games tonight?
There's 3 games tonight.
Okay.
Boston is playing tonight against the Nets.
Okay.
And then the Hawks are playing. And then I think Dallas is playing against
Dallas playing
Clippers.
Clippers. Okay, the Clippers. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, man, they can't do nothing with Luka Doncic. So, man, Luka is killing them.
Yeah, that's a bad white boy right there.
Yeah, and it don't matter if Kawhi is on him, and they talking about they big 3 defensive stoppers and all that stuff. Ain't nobody stopping that kid. You know, he can play.
That's for sure.
So let's go to the next round then. So
Next round.
if in fact if Milwaukee continues to beat the Heat, which they're up 3-0, and after tonight Boston's gonna be down 3-0 to the Nets, so that means Milwaukee against the Nets. How do we feel about that?
The Nets. I'm taking the Nets.
Okay.
All the way. I'm taking the Nets all the way.
To win the whole thing?
Nets all the way.
Okay.
You gotta put it down.
Well, I'm not doing that.
I'm still going to go with your pick, Ralph. Philly.
I think Philly will come out the East.
Okay.
It's just what I'm saying. It's my opinion.
That's all I'm offering is my opinion.
How about out the West?
As long as they're healthy, I'm going with the Lakers.
Yeah, the Lakers starting to gel. So if Antonio Davis plays like he's been playing instead of like that first game, in which he should have been playing like that his whole time he played, they'll come out. They'll come out the West.
So who do you think they're going to be going up against? Is it going to be Denver?
Big that can mess with them except
No. So they got it's going to be either Utah, Memphis.
I think it's going to be Utah
Dallas.
and the Lakers in the West
Utah
playing for the
and
West.
Yeah. I thought I'll go for that too, because the Clippers ain't nowhere to be found. That boat doesn't sail.
You don't think Dallas
Yeah.
is there?
Yeah, Dallas is gonna have to play. Who are they playing the next round? I guess they would play the winner of Denver and Portland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
So
I think Dallas could beat either one of them.
So they're going to play
Yeah.
the winner of Dallas and Portland and LA and Phoenix.
Dallas is one and done.
Well, until
Dallas
somebody beat them.
Yeah, I don't see them getting out the second round.
Whew. Wow.
I don't know, boy. If they play against Portland and Luka is playing the way he's playing,
Yeah,
Portland ain't got nobody that can guard him either.
yeah, but they can't. No one in Dallas going to handle two Portland guards. If Portland come out, and if Denver come out, that's going to be a good game.
Well,
You know?
Now Portland and Denver are playing, so if Denver comes out of that means Portland is at home.
I mean, no, Denver be at home. Denver's the number 2 spot.
Right. I'm saying if Denver's playing Portland right now,
Right.
if Portland comes out, Denver's at home.
Yeah, right. I see what you're saying.
Right. But what I'm saying is that I think Portland has a really good shot at winning that series because Denver's missing their number 1 scorer.
Mm.
You know, it's hard. I'm telling you, in the playoffs, you lose a guy that's getting you 25 a night. It's hard to make that up. You know, and you got to get that to come off your bench to make up those points, and then you want your bench to be a scoring opportunity also. This is I think Portland eventually will get Denver just because Murray is hurt.
Well, we'll find out in a few days.
Yep, we sure will. It won't be long. And then, of course, if LA wins, if the Lakers win, who will they play the next round? I guess they'll play Utah in the next round. Is that right?
Yeah, because the worst team plays the top team.
Right. And so it'll be, I mean, Utah got to beat the Grizzlies. I think they will, but boy, the Grizzlies is going to give them all they can handle.
Let me send this message here. With you also. Boom. So
What's that?
Permanent Radio. Sent them a message. We were in contact yesterday, Permanent Radio, that was talking about trying to get on their show, getting a slot. Called the owner yesterday. We had a good little conversation. And gave him the link to the channel and sent him an email. And we just heard back. And they said they're going to forward the stuff over to somebody else. Somebody's going to be in contact with me. And they said they look forward to networking with me. So some good stuff there, some positive signs there.
Right.
I'm really trying to get this show.
And sure they know the book is open.
The book is going to be open, baby.
I know that's right. So
that's beautiful stuff, man. You know, trying to find some time slot for us.
So any earth-shaking news on the NFL side today? Anything big going on with the NFL?
No, Pittsburgh signed their running back though.
Oh yeah, they got to.
Yeah,
that's going to help a lot, boy. They needed a running back like that. That's what I'm always been used to. Is Pittsburgh always having a good running back. And when they let my boy Brown, is it Brown? Which one of those B's that was in the backfield? Who was the running back?
Bell.
That's right, Bell. Man, I thought he was perfect for that team.
I did too.
All that stuff hurt my feelings.
I just think he got hooked up with the wrong person. You know, got around. You know,
you think
that and AB. I think AB had something to do with that too.
What about it? You don't think it was Bell's agent though? Had anything to do with it?
That and AB. You know,
I think somebody was in his head telling him that, hey, you're the greatest. And I think he just really sat out once the season was over and looked at the business aspects business aspect of it all. He knew he only had so much time left, and he was trying to come a business deal.
Well, he's trying to make as much money as you can before you go, because as a running back, boy, you got to start.
Right.
Yeah, you don't last long. You got a short career span.
So I agree with you, Ralph. So I think him and his agent sat down and had some conversations.
You know,
Yeah.
and we'll never
I don't know why
when
he
the
fell
clouds
out
go
with
up.
Pittsburgh. What was the issue? Why did he fall out with Pittsburgh?
He wanted the money. They wanted the money, and Pittsburgh wanted to think he was going to get. They want to give him the money.
Right. Because
Not as much as he wanted. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
They
Tom
kept
was like,
him as they put franchise. They kept franchise tagging him. And
right.
he wanted.
Because Thomas said, one man don't make a team, and we don't care how you feel. This is how we run our franchise.
Well, yeah.
Then that hurt his feelings. Sent Bill packing.
Well, the thing is that he told him the truth.
Yeah, but man, that was our year to go to the Super Bowl the following season. If we could have got Bell and Brown back.
We had 3 Bs.
Yeah,
this is the question.
It was Bell, Ben, and
if they were going to be that disgruntled, did you really want them on the team?
No, because that you do more damage to the team than anything.
What do you think, Curt?
I don't know. I don't think they'd have been that disgruntled if they'd have agreed to a contract. They would have been
right. Yeah, but yeah, if you pay them all the money that they won't be disgruntled. But
right.
But then Pittsburgh also said, "This is a business. This is how we run our franchise."
Right, and
you have to play within the structure of our franchise.
Right, but how long ago was that, and how close have we gotten to the Super Bowl since then?
They always have run their franchise like that.
I understand, but sometimes you gotta, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta swallow your pride and say, "Hey, man, what's the benefit to the team, to the city, to the fans?"
Well, that's what I'm saying, because what the franchise is saying, that even if we give you this money, in 2 or 3 years you'll be gone, and we'll still be here trying to deal with all the things that go along with the salary cap and everything like that.
Yes, sir.
Here's what we want to pay you. If you want this, you can come and play. If you don't, okay, go somewhere else. The franchise is going to outlive the player no matter what.
Right, but it wouldn't have been all.
So now that he's gone, he ain't making no money, and Pittsburgh is still in business. And they still went like 12-0 last year without both of them.
10-0.
10-0, whatever the number was.
Right. But it wouldn't have been worth it.
It don't matter how they went. They didn't do nothing with it.
Right. It wouldn't have been a good worth it
to get two. There's no guarantee that you're gonna win.
But there's more of a guarantee though. But I'm just saying, would have been worth it if we'd got one more Super Bowl out the deal.
But you couldn't guarantee you was gonna get it.
Well, we was guaranteed we weren't going to get it by losing those fellas.
Not necessarily. No. Did you think you're gonna start 10-0 this year without them?
But
no.
I didn't see that coming.
That's what I'm saying. You never know about these things, because in the NFL, with injuries and everything to go along with that, I mean, Kansas City still was playing the way Kansas City was playing.
Yes, sir.
So it's interesting.
We shall see.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
What's the plans for the weekends, fella? Oh, are we? Monday's Memorial Day, so I don't think nobody's going to be around.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to be around Monday.
Yeah.
Right. So we're not doing it on Monday.
Okay. Well, so we'll be back again Wednesday then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah.
I mean, if there's something crazy going on, I might just pop on and say something.
And if you jump on me, man, I can jump on Monday too. I ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Okay.
Well, if I ain't around, I might just come back and get on with you too. Just
Yeah, I may pop on and just do something.
Hey, okay. I may got to recover though, because I got a lot of stuff to do.
You're gonna be tired of all that cooking you're gonna be doing.
I know, I'm be burnt out, man. So I'm just trying to, get it right. I'm thinking about it tonight. Tonight I'll come back. I go pick up the meat tonight.
You gonna put it in marinade? Do you marinate it overnight?
No, sir. I don't marinate nothing.
Really?
Okay.
No, I don't need to.
Oh, snap.
That's right.
That's a malicious, baby. That malicious barbecue.
Hey. I smoke my meat.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Yeah, so I was gonna get my meat tonight and clean it and put it in the refrigerator. Tomorrow night after I come back from doing what I'm doing out there, helping that partner, season everything up, put it back in the refrigerator. Sunday morning, get up, start cooking it. I'll probably cook the macaroni and cheese tomorrow and the beans tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Coleslaw.
How many hours do you smoke it?
6.
You smoking ribs and chicken, or just ribs, or what do you
The
smoke?
ribs I smoke for 6 hours. Chicken I'll do about 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You doing any link sausages? Any of that
Yeah,
kind of stuff?
throw some links on. I'll throw some links on for the kids. So
Right.
like, I eat one of them while
Burgers.
I'm cooking. I went and picked up 4 different packs. I was looking for this one, Evergood. They made this one. It was called Mango Jalapeno. If you get it, you see it, get it. Oh man, it's delicious.
Wow.
It's mango jalapeno. It got the right hit of spice in it. I don't like a lot of spice, but that is delicious, man.
And what is it?
Okay.
A sauce or a meat?
Evergood.
You said it was a sauce or a meat?
It's a meat.
Okay.
I don't put sauce on my meat. Don't need to.
Oh, snap.
Come get some.
No marinade, no sauce.
No. I'll make the sauce and put the sauce on the side. Yeah. If you want to put your meat in the sauce, go ahead and do it yourself. But I want you to taste the meat, what it's supposed to taste like.
Hey,
All right.
Mo, I want to ask you, have you heard of that? How you shave your head? Have you heard of that Freedom shaver?
I shave my head in the shower. When the water's running, I got a little clip and run over my head just like that. I take it back this way. Then I'll get out, dry my head, take the mirror, look around.
Okay.
If I miss a spot, I'll go over like that. That's it.
Wow. I bought this thing called that Freedom Shaver. Have y'all seen the advertisements for that?
How many blades? It's got 5 blades, something like that.
It has the 5.
Does it work
Wow.
right?
I had a lot of hair. I know I needed to do it around here. The battery was dying and it was on red. So it takes 4 minutes. Do your
So
hair
can you do it wet or dry?
wet or dry. Do it in the
Oh,
shower.
really?
That thing is called the Freedom. And I
Freedom, huh?
was looking at it for
I
like
bought that
6
single
months.
blade, that electric single blade. What's the name of it?
No, this
It's
is like
just that single blade. Just run it. I take the hair off. And then when I'm in the shower, I just take the blade over my head.
so that's what I used to do. Use a clipper, the blades to get mine down. And then I used the thing today, and I know my head's spotted, but
It gave you a shine. It gives you a shine.
it gives you a shine, man. You could, like I said, you can use it in a shower. You can use it dry.
Water dry.
And I had hairs coming
like
out,
that.
and I let my hair grow too long. And I just went on and ran over it this morning. Clean it up, smooth. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Good look, man. What you use, Ralph?
I use a barber.
I like that barber experience though, man. I like going sitting in a chair and having that conversation.
Yeah.
I even though I'd shave
I went
my
to the
head.
barber Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I used to love it too, man. Even though I shaved my head, I'd go to the barber and let him shave it.
The barber's good. We want to talk.
Yeah, sit there and have a conversation, man.
Shoot the mess with guys. Cut it up a little bit.
Yep, chop it up. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
But
fellas.
I found out, man, the barbers, man, as much money as I spend in a barber, I said, man, if I could do this, I did this a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying. I could spend $50 on a shaver. That's
Yeah,
5
I'm
trips
good.
to the barber.
I'm good. I ain't gotta wait no line. I ain't gotta worry about nobody else's clippers. Hey, I ain't gotta get buzzed in the back of the neck or something like that. Oh, come on, man. Come on, hold on, player. Hold on.
But
What kind of barber you went to, man? I ain't had a barber do that, man, in 30 years.
That's some LA barbers.
Hey, I've been to a few. Someone had them barber clips be hot.
You gotta come
Sit
to
on your neck,
Atlanta, man.
touch your neck. I'm like, come on, man, what's going on with you?
You gotta take him to yours, Ralph, when you get to Atlanta.
I'm telling you, I'll take you over there, my boy, right there in Tyrone, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Tyrone, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
Better call Tyrone.
Better call
Better
Tyrone.
call Tyrone.
Yeah, there's two good ones in Tyrone. Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Next time I come out there, we'll hang out.
Yeah, we will. Well, brothers, I enjoy it. It's a good thing.
Yeah. Yes. Be safe this weekend.
Thank you all again for jumping on. I'm going to keep this content going.
All
I'm
right.
going to send it over to that radio station. The more they see, the more they like, the more we'll do. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
for
brother.
hopping
Good
on
day.
Sports
Good talk, man. Good talk. Good talk. We hit a lot of topics today
Yes, sir.
besides your sports. So, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
hey.
I let the conspiracy theory stuff go. So, you know, it ran a little.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Ralph, tell him. No, he didn't.
I mentioned, but I just let it go. I just, you know, I didn't hound on it. I mentioned
That's
it.
Curt. That's Curt. That's
I
Curt.
said conspiracy
I
theory.
know
I was
it.
like, okay,
They got a conspiracy.
I'm gonna throw it in every now and again, but I'm not gonna
Hey,
focus
bro, I
on it.
love y'all, man, and be safe. And
Love you, bro.
see you next week.
All right, man. Be good.
All right, here we
Very
go.
much.
Cool.
Peace. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on Sports Talk with Curt, Ralph, and Maurice. We love seeing you guys out here. Thank you for tuning in, whether you watch it today, tomorrow, the next day. Hop in, make a comment, like, share, turn that notification bell on so you'll know when we're hopping on live. We're trying to do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. Hop on and tell the book what you think. And we love seeing y'all making the comments and just being a part of the Sports Talk. Thank you very much.
All right.
Everybody be blessed. Have a great day.